Yeah, you got it.
So, hello YouTube. So,
You too.
I was going through, and like when I was editing today, and I was like, you know, playing this game to like get to the bad ending, and I was like warp skipping everything, and then I come across the crude realization that you can't use the hammer and staff on the fucking warp staff. So I was like, great! I still have 2 more chapters to warp skip through, but anyways, there's orbs here, so I guess I can technically wait to start practicing getting the bad ending until a little bit later, so it's just like, fine. Because you can get all 12 star shards and still get the bad ending, actually, because you have to have every single of the 5 gems to get the good ending. You get the 5th one on Harden, but you have to have all the other 4 going in. We currently only have 2. You get the 3rd one, the Geosphere, in Chapter 16. Then Chapter 18 has the 4th one, which is the... the one that I can never remember the name of, Life Sphere. Because the Light Sphere is the one that... it's either life or light. It's one of the 2. Oh, we've already had that dialogue. But technically, if I really wanted, this chapter's pathetically easy to warp skip. We are especially doing speedrun tactics in the sense of, I don't really care about S, so I'm not even recruiting her. So essentially everything down here I'm just ignoring. We are also killing Abel, because you have to have S to recruit Abel. So I'm just gonna kill him. He has the Rider's Bane, so it may be a little bit sketchy-etchy to have Cain murder Lurder. Oh, what's in the... oh. You could've just said that on the video. Josh, you're lucky. You're lucky I checked the Discord.
I was gonna wait until you're done with your little monologue.
This chapter isn't that bad. I don't know. It's not my favorite, but like there's way worse chapters in the game of this. Next chapter, I'm not gonna warp skip just because there's a bunch of chests and I want them. Chapter 8, not 18, Chapter 17 is so easy that I don't see the point in warp skipping it. And warp skip it, that'd just be literally so I can so I could do it all in one round. Let me actually quickly see what's in the chests in Chapter 17. Oh, whoops, I need to fix that. Let me see what's in the chests in Chapter 17. Because if there's nothing good, I might be able to get through 3 chapters in this video. I've also realized, I'm going to show most likely a Discord message on the screen right now, as I've been editing Shadow Dragon, I've been playing a bit of Fire Emblem, I've been doing a pseudo-Iron Man because if Marth dies, I restart the chapter. A pseudo-Iron Man of Fire Emblem 12, and I've come across a realization, I fucking regret choosing this game over Fire Emblem 12. It's funny. When I first played this game, I was like, you know what, this is top 5. This is a ton of fun. But ironically, I'm now at a point it's just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna warp skip Chapter 17. There's nothing really good. What's in the village? Maybe. I can't remember what that stat... I don't know. I'll have to actually look at the map yet. Because nothing's looking too... oh, what's in the shawl? Nothing's looking too tempting in Chapter 17. But, like... this went from one of my top 5 games to bottom 3. It's better than the first. Yeah. It's just not as much fun as I remember. I don't know how I remember this being so much fun. Because now it's kind of just like... I just... this isn't good, really. It's okay. It's just really clunky and old. And while I'm still gonna stand by the fact that I do not like... just flat out, I'm gonna stand by the fact that I do not like the story changes that they did in Fire Emblem 12. I do not like the additional new, like, story they added with, like, the assassins trying to kill Marth. And I still am gonna stand by the fact that I just do not like, Freaking what's the face? Oh, I could just use that on. I can use that in chapter 17 to like 2-round it. What does that do? I don't know what the watch staff does. That's probably fun. Oh, Tiki. But I still don't like all that. I'm not gonna all of a sudden say like I've been overly harsh on Chris and all that. And while ironically my opinions that Chris hasn't changed, my opinions of the other avatars have changed enough that Chris isn't my least favorite. But that is besides the point. Sorry, I'm just focusing on item management for once in my life. It's just Chris isn't my least favorite avatar just because my opinions on the other avatars have changed. General, the Misty Altair and Remnants have finally returned. Really, ha ha ha, with good timing. We will follow our original plan. Have God's soldiers move out and lure them to defeat them in one go. Understood, but what about him? The Paladin Abel, it doesn't matter if he betrays me. If he does, you kill the female hostage. He is already retired from the army. He won't swear loyalty to the prince again. Haha, how will they avoid fighting Abel? This will be very interesting to watch. I'm not going to avoid fighting him. I'm going to kill him with Cain. Yeah, I kind of just realized that this game's, it's just so slow. It's kind of, I don't remember it being this painful to actually, like, play. This is the first Fire Emblem Relay game on this channel that's been a chore, in my opinion, to record. And there are multiple times I've been debating just scratching what I've recorded and just be like, let's just do Fire Emblem, a different Fire Emblem instead. Dragon Stones cannot be fixed, by the way. So in this game, which is, I already kind of touched upon it. Like, the Warp Staff cannot be repaired because you can only repair weapons and not items in this game, which is, by the way, bullshit. I hate that. So the Dragon Stones cannot be repaired. The Dragon Stones do work in this game. They're not, like, one used per attack. You, like, turn into a dragon, then she stays in dragon's form for multiple turns. This is the game where, this is honestly this is probably the strongest Tiki in the franchise. Out of the 4 games she's in, this is probably her strongest form. I don't know if I did a save state of this map. I did one there just in case I accidentally, like, load a save state from when I was, like, grind. Yeah. Well, I don't know, this game's just so much clunkier than I remembered. And I just can't in good faith say it's even close to the best Fire Emblem game. Like, it's not, like, god-awful. Don't think I'm, like, saying that I'm absolutely hating myself playing this game. It's just, like, I'd much rather be playing almost any other Fire Emblem game in existence. So how did I end up being stuck with this fricker? And honestly, like, obviously, I actually quite enjoyed playing Gaiden when I played it, but I have a feeling if I were to play Gaiden right now, I'd want to die. Just like I do with this game right now. Even same with Fire Emblem 7, where my first couple playthroughs were like, this is really good. But the more playthroughs I did, the less I started to like it. Because I'm gonna be honest, I've attempted to play this game multiple times before the series, and I was just chalked it up to me not wanting to do it, as like, I'm just not in the mood for it. But now I realize, no, I don't know, I just don't like it as much as I thought I did. Again, there are much worse Fire Emblem games in existence than this one. This one is by no means the worst Fire Emblem game in existence, and it is still really good, but it is dated. And my appreciations of Fire Emblem 12 have skyrocketed. Because, I mean, Shadow Dragon, I think the main reason I originally liked this game so much is when I first played them, I only played the DS games once and I hated Shadow Dragon. It was at the time my least favorite Fire Emblem game. And, well, FE12 is better, I still didn't like it. So I think that's one of the main reasons why I was so kind on this game in the past. But now that I really like... the DS games, it's just like, oh, I have no reason to think that this one is so great because the remake is truly better. Because there's a point in time where I was one of those people like, the original is better of Fire Emblem 3, and now I'm just, whenever I think about the fact that I used to be like that, I cringe, like, really, I just cringe, I'm like, wow, I used to be an idiot, because there is no world where this is a better game. Its gameplay's not as good, and the map design's okay. The map design feels a whole lot fresher and better in Fire Emblem 12, because I like the idea of dismounting. I just don't like it in this game much because it's very clunky. And like, look at the UI, Josh. Do you remember how Fire Emblem 4 looks?
No.
Well, it looks better than this, and it's the game that came directly after. Replaying this game really just reminds me how much of an advancement Fire Emblem 4 was. Fire Emblem 4... my favorite Fire Emblem game, I will say, feels dated in some aspects. I cannot defend that. There are some ways where it feels really, really dated. But it still plays really well even with its datedness. This game, like, I played Fire Emblem 4 multiple times without emulator speed up. This game, I don't know how I ever did. Like, Fire Emblem 4, if I tortured myself, I could do it without any speed up of any kind. So it's just like, kind of just like one of those days of just like, eh. And I did kind of want to save all these opinionations till the very end of the series, but, oh well. I think I'm going to the other village, so I'm going to go to, in Shadow Dragon, so I'll go to this one. Oh, your highness, I finally came my way to give this to you. I'm in this village in the neighboring village. Yeah, I know. Just give me the item, you idiot. Thank you for the Draco shield. Cool. No reinforcements from the north. And also, another thing, like I mentioned in the Discord, is I've been obviously playing. Luke is so much better in the remake, and I was like, I wonder why he's so much better. What are his growth rates? His base stats are identical in both games. Here's the kicker. Here's the kicker, licker. First of all, Luke starts one level lower in, Fire Emblem 12, with the same bases. Second of all, you have the 8-chapter prologue to get him to be a higher level than he starts with in this game. And every single one of his growth rates is like doubled! The growth rates there's a huge difference. I will edit in the growth rates of FE3 and FE12. It's a huge difference. They are so much better. And as you can see, Tiki's a really good unit. She took damage like one turn and nothing else. And she's a really good unit in this game. Oh darn it! I hate how there are commands. I hate how special commands aren't on top. Okay, Abel is on his way. Abel is on his way. Repeat! Repeat! Abel on his way! Okay, Cain. It's time for you to prepare for the fight of the century! Do I have a Rider's Bane in here? First of all, let's take both of the spheres I have. They may help you in your conquest. And I guess I'll give you back the Killer Lance. Where is it? Where is the Killer Lance? I just put it in here. There it is. I will have other people to help support you on your endeavor. But this is your journey, Cain. You need to be the one to kill Abel. There he is. Can you reach him? No. Can he reach us? Yes. What does he have in his inventory? A Rider's Bane, so I don't want him to engage with you directly, Kano. Kano boyo.
Kano boyo?
Caney. Kane's chicken. Oh yeah, and Tiki can also go over water. She can fly. Because she had Dragon. She cannot go into the arena. So if you think that she's a good way to grind money, you stupid. Oh shit. Cain didn't do very much damage to him. I guess I have to surround Abel with a bunch of units that he can't kill. What? What? Oh shit, I just recruited Abel on accident. Holy shit, his stats are so much better than Cain. Cain, you're getting replaced by Abel. Anime twist betrayal. Top 10 anime betrayals. I genuinely wasn't gonna use him. Then I accidentally recruited him, sees how much better his stats are. It's just like, I damn! Okay, YouTube. This is pretty much the interesting part of the chapter. It's pretty much over. That's just the chapter, YouTube. It's over. Like Tiki, you see Tiki over here? Boom, the boss is dead. Boom. So I'm gonna take a good old cut here, YouTube, and I'm gonna make some moolah in the arena. Just a little peek in YouTube. It's time to add Est to the death counter because she finally died. Yeah. Alright, YouTube, we are back. Lind is really good in the arena. Dog one's out. Why now? Really, Chomper? Now? One of the most unfair things about Fire Emblem 3 is that dragons can be in the arena. Enemy dragons, you can't put Tiki in the arena. Speaking of which, she's level 14. She's level 20 now. Those are really good stats. She did really good, though, because she has decent critical. 20% critical. And magic can be really good against dragons. Anyways. I don't know who I want to give the boots to yet. I don't need iron tools anymore. Don't need default fires anymore. Or thunder. Don't need that broken heel. Awesome! Oh, I forgot I could buy for supply because I'm using Marth. Let's get 1 steal of both of those. Cool. And I just want to buy everything for the supply, so I'm just gonna... Yes, give me some Javelanios. And some silver, please. I love silver in my veins. By the way, I spent so little time on the grinding and all that. Brandon still isn't here. He is supposedly supposed to arrive, maybe near the end of this video. Or maybe early in the next video, but he's supposedly supposed to be in this session. Unless he lied to me, in which case he's not gonna have a head anymore. That's a lie. It's not that big of a deal. Or am I lying about it not being a big deal? The world will never... What freaking... I didn't realize Marth was so low. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. That gave me a heart attack. Keep him away from the enemy. Keep him away from the enemy. And boom! Boom! Autumn, get up. Autumn. And just like in Fire Emblem 11 and 1, we have just retaken Altea again. Because every freaking game with Marth, you have to retake his homeland because his family line is incompetent.
Uh-oh.
That was a fierce battle. Is everyone alright? Ethan's character? Archaica's actions were too cold-hearted. They even had innocent citizens killed. How can I apologize to the citizens? I only bring trouble to everybody. Yeah, you idiot! Perhaps I'm not fit to protect this country. By the way, Fire Emblem 12 has just as much text as this game. And that is the one thing I'm glad that I chose this game over, is this game has less text. Yeah, this has less text than Fire Emblem 12. And really, the support conversations and the base conversations add a lot of text to that game. This was a fierce battle like no other, but their homeland of Altea has been liberated. All that remains is the castle. If I could regain Altea Castle where I was born, everybody, thank you. I really must thank you all for placing your trust in me. Before Moth's face flowed shimmering tears, what a weak little baby of the South. We don't raise men to cry. Even the girl who gently wiped his tears away couldn't prevent her own tears. Chapter 16, Reclaim the Capital. The first time I played this chapter in Fire Emblem 3, Sheeta died and I didn't even realize it until 5 chapters later and I was like, where's Sheeta? Then I resurrected her. It wasn't actually 5 chapters later, it was probably still this one. I'm not sure. As we look at the map, there's some pretty good stuff in the chest. One of them even has Moolah. He has the Geosphere. You need that Fricker. If you don't get that, you win 100% in the game. You aren't getting a good ending. In fact, I'm going to do my second bad ending save state because I don't know what part of the game I want to get the bad ending from. Chapter 16 for bad ending. If you don't want the good ending, and you want Tiki, get all the star shards, just don't get the Geosphere or don't get the life or light or whatever one remains. I don't remember. This one's a pretty easy chapter, frankly. Especially if you already have Astrum killed. Like I do. Tiki. It's that simple. Tiki. Tiki is just very good. There is a tiny bit more item management I want to do. It's just as simple as depositing her inventory out. Oh, no, it's not. Getting all the units silver swords. So they aren't using iron indoors. Is there a secret shop in this version of this chapter? Some games have one in this chapter. No. This may be the only version of this chapter that doesn't, because I think even the first game actually did. Not positive on that claim, though. Yeah, so I didn't get asked, and you may be wondering why didn't I? 3 flyers is plenty enough. Thank you very much, especially when one of them comes really underleveled for this part of the game. And just, even if they weren't underleveled, has good growth rates, but mediocre bases, and it's just a pain in the anus to trade. So, no thank y'all. What's going on? Even thieves have managed to find their way in. Could the Geosphere have been taken by them?
Oh, no, that's Ethan, never mind.
Huh?
I got confused by the silence.
But we can't use horses or Pegasi inside, so what should we do? Use a Pegasi or horse outside, you frickin' nitwit!
Easy.
Yeah! Oh. I don't know if I did save state for this chapter yet. I have now, though. Anyways, let's turn up the speed. It's unfortunate because this game does have good music. But... I can't imagine playing this game without emulator speed up. Tiki! Did I just use the wrong Dragon Stone? I used the Mage Stone and not the Divine Stone. Whoopsies. I hope that doesn't get Tiki but killed. Why isn't she able to use her frickin' Pegasi? She should be outside. I'm gonna send a second person just in case it ends bad. Keep Marth over here. Boom. The center opened already. Okay. Thank you, Kanye. Very cool. Am I gonna fail at getting the Geosphere? If I do, I just try again a Warp Staff. It's that easy. if you're having issues in a Kaga game, the answer is usually fairly obvious. That fairly obvious answer usually being use the warp staff. That is like one of my favorite things about the Kaga Fire Emblem games. And I will say one of my biggest disappointments about the Vestaria Saga so far is it just doesn't really have a whole lot of by a whole lot of I mean any warp stabbing shenanigans. And I love me warping shenanigans. That actually ended well? What the heck? Okay, I am too worried about that thief with the geosphere, so I'm just gonna warp Gordon over and shoot him point blank. How's Tiki doing? I just want to restart in general, though, actually. Because I used the wrong sphere with Tiki, which is a problem. Well, I mean, it's a simple enough solution. And I'll just use the warp staff now, because I might as well. Do I want to shoot him point blank again? Yes, I do. I missed. Oh, I didn't miss, it just didn't kill. I'm just butchering everything that involves menuing. I got another solution that's even simpler. I just warp stab Tiki right here. She will literally kill all of them this turn with a Divine Stone. There. At some point in time, I get another warp staff, I'm pretty sure. But it's not like I'm going to use it after chapter 20, most likely, at all. What the fuck? Does one of them have a Dragon Slayer? What the hell? Sometimes you think you're smart in life. And then you come under the realization you're just an idiot that's slightly smarter than average. Average idiot, I mean.
What makes you say this, Alex? What happened?
Because I'm an idiot.
Just in general?
Yes. I did a very idiotic.
Dude, I feel that. Happens. What's the dumbest thing that you've done as a kid?
Exist.
Want to hear mine?
Sure.
Alright. So, I can't remember if I told you this or not. But I don't think I told the channel. But when I was a little kiddo, I didn't realize that giving your friends a tour of your house wasn't a normal thing to do. Like, every single time they come over. Because I just always saw my parents give tours, because that's what adults like, right? They actually want to see your house. They actually cared. I finally realized, like, the normal thing is just take them to the basement where you're playing, not show them your closets and spare bedrooms.
No. I wouldn't even be mad, though.
No?
Because that's funny.
It is.
I'd honestly be up for a house tour. Dude, Josh house reveal?
No. Josh address reveal?
Luke is dead. What am I gonna do?
Have you seen my house before?
I don't know. Have I?
I don't think you've been to my house.
Luke is dead. What am I gonna do? Am I gonna restart? Yes, I am. Okay. So, you know, hashtag how I said, oh yeah, this chapter will be fast-o-mungo. This is real speed. This is what peak speed looks like, YouTube. If you disagree, well, who are you? You legally can't say that. This is by law, peak speed. Okay, YouTube fellas, the real question is what's gonna happen this turn? Is Tiki gonna survive? I consider this an absolute win.
Oh.
Tiki's gonna die again. There's gonna be a lot of death this turn. This is a harder map than I remembered. What's in the chest in this map? Do I need any of that? Oh, but if I don't, it'll take 3 warp staff uses. No, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Is it smart? No. Is it what I'm gonna do? Yes.
Yeah.
Am I smart, human? Depends on who you ask. But most accounts, the answer is probably a not really. And I'm gonna have deaths again. Yikes. Hashtag Alex sucks at Fire Emblem? Nobody died. There. Hashtag everybody lives. Hashtag everybody lives. Okay, Lind. Everybody in there is magic. You know what to do. Let's kill them with magic. If you didn't know what I was gonna say. Because she has a lot of resistance. Oh, no she doesn't. She already has 7 resistance and she's a magic user. YOLO. Nosferatu to heal yourself. Hell yeah. Boom. Nobody's making it out of here alive. Unfortunately, I think that chest at 10,000's already been opened, huh? Yeah. Well, all those are siege tomes, so, take that! Huh! 40-minute video, 2 chapters done. Hell yeah. And the next one is gonna be Bacheesioed. Because I just couldn't give a big enough crapola to actually play it properly. Especially for what it gives me. Which is really nothing worth getting. This is like the last, like, worthwhile Chestiungo's room, yo. Yeah! Oh. I'll take a new rapier. Yeah, it's important to know that a vast majority of the chapters from this point on YouTube are going to be warp skipped, because you may know, if you've played Fire Emblem, you probably know that typically the early game is when the gameplay is at its best, and later in the game is when the gameplay is kind of not at its best. Ethan's character. Really? That's great! But I still don't see my sister. Oh, Josh, it's you! Your character!
Me? Your Highness, Princess Elise was taken by God.
Huh? Goto? Is that true?
No, I lied, because I like lying. One of the dark
Oh.
priests to search for the clerics of noble birth. Nana, Maria, and even your sister Elise, they have all been taken by Garneth.
Is that so? But what is he planning on doing by capturing them?
I don't know. But I bet it's not anything good. Nothing that would keep our PG-13 rating. The chain of events, murder, Just in case, I realized there could be several things. The chain of events so far was all the doing of Garneth.
Goto? Where is he now?
I don't know. I don't know a lot of things. I'm not that wise, but I bet Garneth's next target will be Princess Nina. So I do know. So he is probably at Paul's.
I see. We will go to Paul's. I will rescue Hardin from the Dark Sphere's influence. I will defeat Garneth and the Dark Priests, and I will rescue the captured clerics.
Good luck with that. Bye. Oh, I'm not even here. Doesn't get a teleport out.
This next chapter we're gonna do in 2 turns, YouTube. 2 turns. Not 1, not 2. I mean, not 1, not 3. 2 turns. Just because I don't want to use 3 warp staff uses, I only want to use 2 of them. So, I have to take an extra turn. Moth and the others once again moved out from Altea and headed toward the imperial capital of Pales. Pale Skin.
Pale skin. Vampire.
But along their way, they passed through the kingdom of Gabra, a land allied to Archaic. In the previous war, Gra sided with the dollar sign Empire, which resulted in their king Jael dying in battle in the destruction of the kingdom. The country was once a part of Altea, but they sided with Archaic after listening to Hardin's orders. Hardin found King Jael's daughter, Princess Shima, and allowed her to ascend the throne, and then he ordered reinforcements from Gra. Shima received wild support from the citizens of Gra. To them, Shima was their only hope. They used all volunteer to become soldiers. They were happy to move out and have a chance to defeat their bitter enemy, Altea, even though they were best friends before Gra betrayed Altea in the first place, because they're fucking idiots that need an education. But their dreams were shattered in an instant once they realized how dumb they were. Before the fast-approaching Altean elites, God's soldiers lost all morale because they're idiots and fled for their lives because they realized they were idiots. Chapter 17, Gra Setting Sun. Really fun gimmick. You can't actually recruit the 2 characters that you can recruit in this chapter if you hurt a Gra soldier. But the Gra soldiers won't attack you. Well, you want to know an easier way to not have to deal about that? Warp Julian to unlock the door. Warp Marth to talk to Shima. Then have Shima talk to Samson. And then have Samson kill the archer, the Arcanine archer in that room. That could possibly hurt you. And that's all you need to do in the map. So really, if you're feeling real chunky, you need Lind, Fina, Julian. It's probably not going to let me go with just those units, is it? Actually, technically you need slightly more just to do some attackations. So, I already checked. There's really nothing worth caring about in the armory and the vendor. The only question is this guy. Does he have anything good? Nosferatu! If I wanted to use Nosferatu, I'd take out the hammer and staff and repair the Nosferatu in the Lynn's inventory. In fact, speaking of which, this is a great excuse to actually do that. Because I kind of want to. Because what else am I going to use it on? Oh. I don't need to warp over Julian. Most likely, I don't need to warp over Julian. I should just be able to use the unlock staff. Actually. Princess Shima, it seems the Altean army has arrived. Really? It's already the end? Samson, I have brought you much trouble. I need to watch the final days of my kingdom of Gra. I need to watch the final days of my kingdom of Gra. You may leave now. Princess, isn't already enough? Shouldn't you despise King Jiel for forcibly taking your mother? Isn't that why you headed Piles and stayed away from this country? Right now, you are just being tricked by Hardin and being used by him. Perhaps. I heard that the people of Gra wish for the restoration of their country, and that's why I agreed to help them. However, Hardin is only interested in using us. He just throw us away like rubbish the moment we became useless to him. Still, I will not leave. How can I just abandon those fighting for my sake? Impossible. How can our fresh recruits resist Altea's elites? Fine, if you're staying, I will also stay to the end. This could be interesting. Samson, why are you doing this? Aren't you mercenaries only interested in being paid with gold? I no longer have money to give you. I don't know why either. It's just... sometimes men feel like they are things that they must do. Also, I want to see how that kid fights this battle. If he truly is a hero, perhaps your mind may be changed. Canonically, because obviously in the... when the map with Altea, in Fire Emblem 1 and 11, canonically, you're supposed to go to the village that recruits Aaron, because you have a choice of recruiting Samson and Aaron, but based on Samson's FE3 and 12 dialogue, canonically the correct choice is to go to Aaron, but Aaron's also a way worse unit in all 4 games. So, I always go with Samson. But canonically, that is WRONG!
Huh. Okay.
Tried to here with Marth without killing any Gra soldiers, and you're fine. See, it says Arcanea, and all the Gra soldiers are also going to be pre-promotes. So that's Gra there. That is Arcanea. Gra. Arcanea. Just don't be stupid, and it's pretty easy. Okay, the unlock doesn't do doors. So, frick me in my hardy ha-ha face, I suppose.
I suppose.
I suppose! I might as well fix the Nosferatu. This will get my warp staff down to 3 uses. Is that okay? Or do I want to play this chapter properly? 3 uses. I need 2 in chapter 18. I need all 3 next chapter. When do I get another warp staff? The next chapter is my least favorite in the game, YouTube, so I am cheesing the living hell out of it, and I'm not playing it. Chapter 19, I guess I'll probably play legitimately. When do I get another warp staff, though? I feel like I might have missed one. No. There is only 1 warp staff in this game. Chapter 20. I mean... would I be able to get away with only 1 warp staff use in Chapter 20? If I used it in Chapter 20. Chapter 19. I mean... yeah, I'd end up... if I use a warp staff, I'd use 2. Not just 1. I don't think I'd be able to get away with using one. I don't think I'd be able to get away with using a warp staff in chapter 20.
No?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
How many chapters are there?
For the bad ending, 20.
Oh, and you want the bad ending?
No! No!
Oh.
Then there's one more real chapter, then one chapter that's split in, that's technically 3 maps. In the remake, it is actually separate chapters. In this game, it's Final 1, Final 2, and Final 3? Am I right on that? Okay, yeah, you got the 20 chapters, then Final Part 1, Final 2-1, 2-2, and 2-3. So, I'm actually going to do Chapter 18 in this video as well. I'm going to get 2 more chapters on this video because I'm warp skipping both of them. And then I'll play the final the final 6 maps legit probably to a video. Hell yeah. Anyways. So I have 5 warps. Okay, that is all I should need for the rest of this game. Because you need to open this door to be able to even see Shima and Samson. Now, obviously Julian has to survive 2 hits. So, hopefully that works out.
I will laugh if it doesn't.
I will also laugh if it doesn't work, even though it worked for me earlier today. Ashima is one of 2 armor knights in this game. There's only 2 playable ones. And I want to be able to use the Gradivis in the final chapters, so I'm actually going to be using her. Because mounted units obviously have to dismount, so I'm going to be using her. You are Princess Shima. It's great to see you safe. I don't view Gra as an enemy. Gra and my country were originally one country. The country may have divided after Henri's death, but we always got well on as allies. But in the previous war, I felt deeply regretful about things turning out the way they did. Princess Shima, please allow us to be friends once again. I don't want to fight Gra. Prince Marth, once I heard that you didn't attack my fleeing soldiers, I was really surprised. You truly are the second coming of King Henri. I trust you. Please, treat the citizens of Gra as if they were your citizens. I will hand my whole country to your care, Prince Marth. Heck yeah! And is she any good? Oh my lord, that is disgusting.
What?
Oh! Wait a second.
17 defense?
I was about to say that her stats were absolutely revolting, and then I noticed that 17 defense. She's not good.
Right.
She's not great. But she's not bad. She is okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. Anyways, let's recruit Samson. That's great, Shima. Now I can finally leave without worry. Samson, can you not leave? You don't need me anymore. From now on, Prince Marth will protect you. Don't leave. I don't want you to leave. I've fallen in love with you. Huh? What? Why do you keep me? It doesn't seem like you. Fine. Oh, if you say you need me, I won't go anywhere else. I'll protect you wherever you may go. Is that fine with you? Yes. Awesome. And by the way, YouTube, there is actually a good chance I'm not going to be showing you the bad ending in this game. There isn't one on YouTube, unfortunately, but there's a good chance I'm not going to be showing it to you just because it takes... I've used all my warp staff uses, and I was going to use that to get the bad ending fast and efficient. And I'm going to be honest, I don't think it's really worth the effort because the bad end is just, oh, they're slimy. Oh, Garneth. Actually, not really. I don't know. What? They aren't attacking Julian? Cool. Yeah. That's the chapter, guys. I was thinking the same. If we keep heading east, more needless blood will be spilt. So I've decided a different route for us to go. How about we go directly south from Amenity and enter Apollos from Adria Peak? I am already prepared for danger. Besides, we were able to conquer the dangerous Henri's way, so this should be easy in comparison. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna get 4 chapters in this video. It's gonna be less than an hour and a half video. It's not even gonna be the longest video of the series. And we're gonna get 4 chapters. Remember the first 2 videos of the series where we only got 1 chapter done each? Yeah, we're getting 4. And this is the end of the game, fuckers. It's because I'm warp skipping multiple chapters in a row. 2. To avoid needless battle, the Archaic army decides to cross the central mountain range, said to be impassable for a large army. Once they pass Adria Peak, they would be directly at Pals. Hurry, we can't let the enemy spot us! We must charge straight through! Moth and the others were anxious, but they carried on, advancing the narrow mountain road. But they didn't expect, in the middle of the cliff, to be ambushed by an unfathomable enemy. They were the northern kingdom of Arialis's elite squad, the wolf pack who had headed south to aid Archania. Chapter 18, Battle of the Pass. It's called Battle of the Pass because I'm passing this battle. Good, I was about to say, laugh at my joke!
I was waiting for a good amount of time.
Okay, so I need those 3. Then I'm gonna need Yumiya. See, this is why I wanted so many, magic users, so that you could do some real funky shit, because I'm gonna need the rescue staff. And Tiki. Because on my view map, this village has one of the 5 stone orbs, so I am gonna do a save state here. Just for if I do decide to get you a bad ending, it just means I'll have to replay chapter 19, which is fine, I guess. And then, hopefully, maybe I could just warp Marthin and kill Hardin. I don't know. If I'm lucky, I should be able to do that. So warp him there, then I rescue him right back to all my magic units. I warp Tiki there to kill him. But I'm gonna have to dance Tiki because as soon as she turns into a dragon, that counts, that uses up her turn. And then once Martha's rescued, I can warp him there. That is why I need all the healers, however. Wolf, Sedgar Violin, is this really okay? Can we fight this battle? Roshia, what are you trying to say? Look, the Altean army is marching along the narrow mountain road. Now's our only chance to defeat them. Yes, Roshia, we swore that we could sacrifice our lives for Hardin. Lord Hardin was the one who freed us from the plains of people from slavery. Us plains people from slavery. If we don't fight Altea now, piles will fall. Do you want Lord Hardin to be defeated by them? That's right. Prince... This isn't gonna work.
No?
Master on the crust crush now even has Gra in his role. If we don't do something, the whole world will fall under his control. I still don't believe it. I cannot believe Prince Marth would have such ambitions. What are you saying? Emperor Hardin lied to you? Do you think he would stoop that low to such a low? Enough, Roshia. You disappoint me. If you want to betray us, then go ahead. Sedgar Violin, let's go. If we're too slow, it'll pass us. Wait, I won't betray you. I understand. I'll go. Because unfortunately, I need to dance, Marth. I also need to select units in a different order. Now, my question is... Who can kill the boss? Because I just need somebody who can kill the boss. This Tiki won't work because I can't use Fina on them because Marth is going to be using a action to visit the village. Okay, Pella. That's simple. That's simple. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I need to do the tedious thing and arrange my units in the right order so they go to the right spot.
Sneeze.
Okay. So Fina can be at 3. One needs to be Lind. Two needs to be Merrick. One. No. Warp. 10 needs to be Merrick. Warps Marth. Marth goes over there. I have to be able to survive an enemy phase, no matter what I do. So Tiki can be a 2. Tiki can be in 2, because then I'll have her just move over. 10 needs to be Malish. 10 needs to be someone that could warp. 11 needs to be Yulia. 3 Tiki. And 12. Doesn't matter. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. 11. Doesn't really matter after that. Okay. Well, I did it frickin' wrong. It appears. Oh, Prince Martha, it's good to see you. Huh? Aren't you King Arialis? What are you doing here? I came to stop my country's attack. Also, I must apologize to your highness. I believed Hardin's words and followed Arcanea, but I now realize my wrongings. Arcanea's Empress Nina secretly sent me a letter saying that Hardin isn't normal and is ill. My country will still remain neutral, and its knights will return to Arialis. I hope you won't attack my men anymore. I understand, Your Highness. I don't want to fight with you. Please forgive me for taking so many of your knights' lives. Oh, you really are like what the rumors say. My body is frail and I have no children. And even heart of my younger brother has completely changed. Prince Marth, please protect Aurealis in my place. I will hand my whole country to you. I give this jewel to you as a gift. This is the magical jewel containing the divine power of life. I spent a lot of gold to buy it from a traveling merchant. I believe it'll be useful to you. Don't worry about Hardin. Since he is a knight, it is natural for him to die in battle. That is his fate. Well, Prince Marth, I will go on ahead, and I hope you'll be able to be safe. All will be safe. Wait, I might actually be able to one-turn this still. I may not be doomed. If I do that... Oh. Never mind.
Never mind.
I did it stupid. It won't work. That was just me being hopeful. Because it still requires two dancer actions I don't have for my plan to work, and for some reason I was like, oh, it'll work. No, it won't. I still need two dancer actions more than I have. And I don't want to waste it against Stav yet. But thankfully, they retreat. I forgot about that. And I think everybody survived. Everybody that matters survived. Done. And that's another chapter done. When we eventually cover Thracia on this channel, YouTube, I will be doing more warp skipping and staff madness because it's really fun. It's really fun to do crap like that. Jigen, as soon as they finally cross the peak, Palace isn't far from here. What? Midia? What happened? Damn. Oh, damn Hardin. I can't believe that he would do that. Alright, let's go and rescue Midia. We must hurry to Palace and end this once and for all. Jigen, let's go. I do want to get to the prep screen just so I can do some item management off screen. Yeah. It is the second month of the year. The second month of the year 3 of the Imperial calendar, because they completely changed the calendar after the last game for some reason. Akane's holy capital of Pals is currently in the middle of a mysterious silence. Therefore, there was a rebellion Akane led by the Paladin Media, which resulted in many skilled knights being defeated and captured. Even so, Akane still had double Altea's army strength to arm the straight of Pals with. It had almost been a whole year since the Drustian expedition. Now, the last decisive battle, which will decide the fate of 2 countries, is finally about to begin. Chapter 9, the final battle. 19, the final battle. One of those, that village there recruits Rashia. Yeah, this map looks like it sucks, YouTube. That's because it does. Goodbye.